I've been a huge fan of Professor J.R.R. Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings series for many, many years now, but honestly, I wasn't much of a reader growing up. I only read the books I was required to read in school, and it wasn't until after college that I kind of got into reading. And I remember asking some older friends of mine who were well read what they would recommend that I read next, and both of them suggested that I read The Lord of the Rings. One of them kindly lent me the series, and of course I began to read The Fellowship of the Ring. Very quickly, I fell in love. I was hooked. I became completely immersed in Middle Earth, and I loved that series so much to the point that I would read it once every year for many, many years. I still remember when the trailer for The Fellowship of the Ring came out. I was ecstatic. I was so excited and so thrilled, and those movies were so well done. I was thrilled with them. Of course, there are things that differed from the books that I might tinker with and change, but I believe that those films have stood and will stand the test of time. But what I'd like to share with you today is one of my very favorite quotes from The Return of the King. I find that it brings encouragement and hope on those dark, depressing days. There, peeping among the cloud rack above a dark tor high up in the mountains, Sam saw a white star twinkle for a while. The beauty of it smote his heart. As he looked up out of the forsaken land, and hope returned to him. For like a shaft, clear and cold, the thought pierced him that in the end the shadow was only a small and passing thing. There was light and high beauty forever beyond its reach. I don't know if that's where you are today, but I want to give you hope. And if the world has gotten too dark for you today, maybe it's a good time to return to Middle Earth and enjoy the world that Professor Tolkien created. The darkness will pass, the darkness will fade. There is light and high beauty forever beyond its reach.